everybody. Merry Christmas in May. And today for Muppet May, we are talking about It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas Movie. And this movie was made in 2002, and it's actually the last production that was a Jim Henson production before they were acquired by Disney. And this is, I think, one of the only of the Muppets productions that isn't now owned by Disney, aside from obviously the Sesame Street, which is a whole different brand. And so it's very interesting to take a look at this one. It is very strange, this movie. It's basically your basic story of the Muppet Theater is going to go out of business, being taken over by big bad corporate. Of course, we saw that in the Muppets. We saw that in a bunch of these stories. We saw that in the Muppets. We saw it in Muppets Take Manhattan. There's always somebody that's trying to shut down the Muppets, and they usually have to find like celebrities and everything to help. Well, in this one, it's you have Joan Cusack playing this Kitterman whose father dies and leaves her the theater. She's wanting to shut it down. She gives them 24 hours to get the money for the theater, and she's having a lot of fun, like hamming it up as this evil real estate lady.
But Christmas Eve, that only gives us time to do one show.
And how's that my problem? Oh, it isn't.
And so Kermit starts to get really depressed, and he has this sort of It's a Wonderful Life experience. David Arquette plays your Clarence Angel character, and Whoopi Goldberg plays his boss, basically. And so there's some really interesting casting going on here, and a lot of strange jokes. Doesn't come through with helping Kermit. He has to transfer all of every DVD ever made digitally. I mean, that's a 2002 joke if I've ever heard it, in the stack going up to like infinity. and so we have them, they're putting on their Muppet musical that's going to be the thing that hopefully will save them. And what's like so random is the musical that they're doing is Moulin Rouge, but not Moulin Rouge, Moulin Scrooge. And I just never thought I would see the Muppets doing Moulin Rouge, but it's pretty much like accurate to the story, and it's a long sequence of Moulin Scrooge, and it was wild.
The gargantuan, spectacular! Get ready for Moulin Scrooge!
So obviously a creature of 2002, because Moulin Rouge came out in 2001. So it would have been what everybody was talking about. And so, yeah, it's so random that they had this long sequence. And then we have Miss Piggy singing Santa Baby again. And I guess this would be the first time, but I didn't realize that when she sang it on the Lady Gaga special that she'd already done it before in a Christmas special and done Santa Baby. So that's really random that's their like go-to Miss Piggy song, I guess, is Santa Baby.
An awful good girl, Santa Baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight.
Let's pick it up a little.
Whole really strange segment where Fozzie ends up getting dyed green, and all the Who's from the Grinch think that he is the Grinch. So the Grinch movie came out in 2000, so they would have been in like the vernacular, people when we're talking about it as a Christmas movie for a 2002 movie / special. But it's just so not like Muppets really related.
What will you see? And you've made me and Uncle Mickey quite angry. He'll make sure you don't steal Christmas again by making you feel some serious pain.
Yes, there was a show called The Webulous World of Dr. Seuss, which was all with puppets made by the Henson Company, and included the Grinch. I didn't know that was a thing, but it ran from 1996 to 1998. And so I guess there was a thing. I had never heard of that before, but I just thought it was so random to include all all the Who's and this Fozzie as the Grinch in this Muppets special.
Can't we just go beat him up?
Yeah, let's go get that sick green pup.
was supposed to be leading into the It's a Wonderful Life thing where, you know, in the It's a Wonderful Life, when the money gets lost, and here you have Fozzie losing the money. But I just thought it was so random that they made Fozzie the Grinch and they have all the Who's, and there was this homage. And then there's also a little homage to A Christmas Story where the little frogs Muppets get their tongue stuck to the pole.
Oh, hey. You gotta do it. Yeah. Hope. See it, look. Well, good luck with it. I guess everything's
A lot going on in this special. We said they have the Moulin Rouge, they've got the Grinch, they've got It's a Wonderful Life, they've got everything going on with the angels, with Whoopi and David Arquette and everything. Well, and Santa Baby, and then they have Kermit wishing that he had never been born, and so you get this alternate reality with the world as if there had been no Kermit.
Can NBC live with themselves?
Well, it's worse than it seems. For some reason, You're Not Being Born has altered the world, so 90% of network TV is reality show.
They one of the fun things is they have Doc Hopper's French fried frog legs that is like flourishing. And that's a nod back to the Muppet movie where they want to turn him, they want him to be the mascot of the Doc Hoppers, and they're, you know, following him, searching him. I thought that was like a fun thing for this alternate reality.
Oh no, it can't be.
They also have Miss Piggy. She is like a cat lady for some reasons.
What? I'm not pathetic.
No.
I still have my phone acting. It's just the kitties and I want you to leave now.
Theater's now called Club Dot. It's like this cool swanky like rave from, I mean, that was very like 2002, which was very funny.
This is done.
Then he tells Daniel, the angel, tells him, please bring me back. Let me be back. And he goes back, and Pepe arrives to save the day. He had been gone. I'm not the biggest Pepe fan, but he was fine in this. He had been in Miami or whatever. And we also, at the beginning, we see Miss Piggy as an extra in the Scrubs set, which is another throwback. Like, she can't play dead like she's supposed to. She on the or passed out in the hospital bed. She can't do it. And so that's really funny. And they get the, you know, Scrubs cast, which again, very 2002.
Oh, I think I'm feeling better. The Shucky thing's worked. I'm alive.
No, you're dead.
No, I'm alive.
No, you're dead.
I'm alive.
We have Pepe returning and announcing that it's that the Muppet Theater is a historical landmark, and this is what saves many a Hallmark beloved property from getting sold to the bad man of business. So Bitterman is out, the theater's saved, and it's time to celebrate Christmas.
Is it the best Christmas ever? Why, with an infusion of cash from you, we could add seats to the balcony, advertise, and then put on some really spankin' profitable shows.
This is just another entertaining Muppets Christmas special that you get to see all our favorite characters, and there's some amusing skits and just some pure randomness, which I always like to see in my Muppet special, especially with the Moulin Scrooge and the weird Grinch segment. And it's just a lot of fun. So let me know what you think of this one. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section or on Twitter, and make sure you check out my whole playlist with all my Muppet May reviews. I would love to hear your thoughts on every single one of those. And please like this video, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And make sure you check out the Patreon. That's the biggest way that you can help me, and the merch store. So thanks so much for that. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.